Your prayers feel like they are hitting the ceiling. God feels a million miles away. What if I told you that you are not alone in that feeling? In fact, what if I told you this season of distance might not be a sign that you have lost your faith, but a sign that you are on the verge of discovering something much deeper? Most of us, we go through a season where God feels silent. But here's the good news. There's a way through it. It is not about trying harder, praying longer, or being a better Christian. It is about understanding one simple truth that changes everything. I remember a season where my prayers felt like talking to a wall. I was going through all the motions, reading my Bible, going to church, trying to say the right things. But inside, I felt nothing. I just felt spiritually numb. A terrifying thought started to creep in. Maybe God is disappointed in me. Maybe He is finally moved on. Turns out I was missing something incredibly simple about His nature. A truth that completely changed how I see these quiet seasons. So, if you feel far from God right now, hear me on this. You are not broken, and you are not a failure. This feeling is a normal part of the human rhythm of faith. King David, a man after God's own heart, cried out in the Psalms, "Why, Lord, do you stand far off?" Even the great prophet Elijah, right after a huge spiritual victory, collapsed in despair and felt utterly alone. These moments of feeling distant from God don't mean He has left. It just means you are human. For the longest time, I thought my feeling of closeness to God was the measurement of my faith. If I felt good, God was near. If I felt nothing, God was distant. It put me on an emotional roller coaster. I was constantly striving, trying to earn back a feeling. Honestly, I was just exhausted from trying to get it right. And my spiritual life felt like it was stuck in a rut. Here's the problem. Our feelings are not a reliable gauge of God's presence. They can be influenced by our health, our circumstances, or just how much sleep we got. Our hearts can be misleading. Faith isn't a feeling. It is believing something to be true despite how we might feel. The biggest shift for me was realizing I was chasing a feeling about God instead of seeking the person of God. The truth is, God is always present, whether you feel Him or not. His presence isn't a reward for our good behavior. It is a promise. So what do we do when our feelings are telling us we are alone? We can't force a feeling, but we can create space for connection. It starts with small, gentle habits, not a list of religious duties, but simple invitations. First, try the 5-minute vent. Find a quiet place and for 5 minutes, just be brutally honest with God. You don't have to pretend everything is fine. Tell Him the truth. God, I am tired. I am angry. I feel nothing. I don't know what to do. That kind of honesty, that's a powerful prayer. It is about connecting with God again by being honest about how you feel, even if what you feel is numbness. Second, practice the closeness check. Before you start your day, before you get lost in the noise and the to-do lists, just pause for 1 minute. Take a deep breath and ask a simple question. God, where are you in this moment? Then just listen. Sit in the stillness. You don't need to hear a booming voice. This small act acknowledges His presence and reorients your heart towards Him before the day runs away with you. It is not about fixing how you feel. It is about inviting God into it. We will get to the third habit in just a second. But first, if this is resonating with you, consider subscribing. We talk about real faith for real life, including the hard seasons. The third habit is to get moving in nature. Go for a walk. Leave your headphones behind. No music, no podcasts, just you, your footsteps, and creation. There's something about being in nature that quiets the mind and provides a sense of grounding. Spending time outdoors can help improve focus, reduce stress, and boost creativity, which are all beneficial for our spiritual health. As you walk, just notice things: the sky, the trees, the wind. Let it remind you of the Creator. It is amazing how creation can pull you out of your head and into the present moment with God. Look, feeling distant from God can be a lonely and confusing experience, but it does not have to be the end of your story. These seasons of spiritual dryness can actually serve a purpose. They can lead to a deeper dependence on God and a more profound understanding of His faithfulness. Often, this feeling is not a sign of His absence, but an invitation to find Him in a new way, a way that isn't dependent on emotional highs. The simple truth that changed everything for me was, God is closer than you think. His presence is not a price to be won. It is a promise to be trusted. He is not waiting for you to feel perfect. He is waiting for you to be honest. Even when you can't feel Him, He is there. You are never, ever alone. He is with you, right here, right now. Trust that.